Hey, what's up, Dean Saber Performance? We are back and we are busy, to say the least. So we got the electric mobile. I completely redid all of the steering. All the batteries are wired in. I disconnected that one just for now. I did learn that each battery is still 12 volts, even though they are directly all wired together. So I have to figure out that charging. I got the new sprockets, new chains. Got to finish up the floor pan, the steering stuff. I have a little bit of an issue, but we're going to be working on that. And then we have the Ranger. So we got Jonathan's Ranger. I just kind of shifted everything around right now. But we got Jonathan's Ranger that is getting the LS that we just got back from the machine shop. But I've pretty much completely dressed it out now. This is the Holley accessory drive. I don't know the part number. I showed it in one of the previous videos. Actually, it is 20-185BK. BK standing for the black, and it comes with all this: power steering pump, crank dampener pulley, alternator, water pump, power steering pulley, tensioner, smooth, hardware kit, plugs, AC compressor, the adapter for the AC compressor, like for the lines, the tensioner, drop kit for manifold cooling. I mean, there is just a slew of parts in here. So I went ahead and put it on. I've never actually had one of these come in. I will say it is very, very nice. The water pump actually bolts on right there. Those 6 bolts, right? Yeah, 6 bolts. And the whole water pump itself comes out. The impeller and everything. This is just the water pump housing. So it bolts into the housing, comes off. Super nice. Alternator bolts on. Super, super nice. Fits nice. It's got the little squish buckets that the bolt goes into, and then it pulls it in. I will say, the one issue with the kit that I do have is the AC compressor. It has a slot back here, so you have to put this bolt through the compressor. Basically, I need to take this back off because I didn't realize until after I did it, you can't get a wrench in here. You might be able to get a short Allen wrench or cut an Allen wrench down and kind of have at it, but it'd be easier if you kind of tighten this up a little bit more. I don't know. You can only tighten it up a hair more. But this bolt almost touches the valve cover. So if you have a taller valve cover, you're screwed. This one, I got lucky that it has a little bit of an extra angle. These are the valve covers I bought for him. So they're just nice powder coated black. They're basically like a upgraded stock, a little bit taller type valve cover. Like that's your stock valve cover. So it's pretty short, maybe an inch or so tall. And it kind of has that same swoop on this side. So it's really, really short on that side. So if you had those, that bolt would fit phenomenal. But being that we got the powder coated oil pan, the black intake, black accessory drive, black throttle body, figured why not throw some black valve covers on it for them. So those are on. Everything's on. The new plugs are in it. The fancy dancy braided dipsticks in it. Knock sensors are in it. The only thing I got to get is a starter. I got the back cover with the new seal, front cover with new seal. Now what is really, really cool about this accessory kit is that you have your standard water outlets, inlet and outlet for your heater core, but you also have them underneath. So that is really cool that you can actually orientate some like 90s or something off of that, you know, to kind of give it a little bit cleaner of a look. I think I'm just gonna leave them here. I didn't notice that until after. I didn't pop the hood on his truck. But yeah, so I have that, the transmission, all that parts are over there, the Terminator kit, the screen. I have a slew of stuff, absolute slew of stuff going on. Wayne dropped off the Corvette today, literally just now. This is getting a cam kit, long tube headers, and then a super sweet Whipple. This is the 3.0 Whipple. This is kind of their Hot Rod LS kit. And it has a Corvette offset. So they don't have a specific kit for a Corvette, which I thought was kind of strange. But they have a hot rod kit, and it has Corvette spacing in it. So I'm hoping that with the box of parts that it comes with, a whole new tensioner setup thing, it just comes with a ton of stuff. The hope is that it will go right in. We have the cam, valve spring upgrade. I did get new timing gear. I've got the crank pin kit, which I've had forever. I just reuse the same one. The headers are here. These are Speed Engineering. Don't know. Oh, part number 251034-N, natural finish. So we got long tube headers. Oh, I got a ton of wiring stuff, and that's partially for some of the Corvette, but also for Jonathan's motor. So I'm just looking in there. They did a really good job on the heads, cleaning them up and cleaning up the valves and everything. I really like Rob at Central Florida. So we also have like kind of a little bit of a to-do list. Like the shifter is acting a little weird, and I think on these, I'm not 100%, but I think there's some bushings underneath for the linkage that kind of get worn out. That's kind of my understanding of it, but I have to look further into that. So yeah, I mean, we're slaying. Woods truck. I got the smoke kit. So I got this little smoke leak detector, whatever it is. And you basically just plug it into a battery, fire it off. Thing smokes pretty crazy heavy. I got that off of Amazon. I'm not real good with doing the whole links in the description thing, but it's Solari SD303. And it comes with a whole slew of stuff, actually. It's got like a big cone. It kind of looks like it's maybe like a 2.5-inch cone, a rubber cone. So you can shove it into a pipe. And then it has the long hose, and it's got the connector hose here that goes on the back of the machine. Like on the back, it has a little port right over there. It's kind of like a little flare port. So I think that's what this is. No, I'm sorry. I believe this screws onto a Schrader valve for like a factory manifold. So, not manifold, emissions system. So it's usually like a green cap for your emission stuff. It could be hiding underneath the valve covers, or it may not be on this car. But no, it has it somewhere. I don't see it. So usually on one of these lines, there's like a little green cap, and it's like your emissions got a little tag or something. And it'll say this is your emissions bulk wrap, something or other. Don't see it. So I see the emission line. So, but anyways, whatever. So I'm gonna do a smoke test on that transmission. No idea what's going on with that. Haven't heard a damn thing from them. So maybe ended up a little trip to Oregon, but not what I want to do. Just trying to look. It looks like this one has all the bolts in the manifold, which hopefully we can keep all the bolts in the manifold. But to do the cam on this, you basically have to pull the whole front end apart. You got to get the radiator out, the fans, the AC condenser. I plan to not decharge the whole system. Just going to rock it up and out of the way, slide the cam out, slide the new cam in. I have wood dowels back over there that I slide through the lifter bores, the oiling bores, so that way it doesn't drop a lifter. Hopefully it won't drop a lifter. If it drops a lifter, you have a serious issue. You got to pull the pan, pull the windage tray, get the lifter out. At that point, tie up the noose and call it a day, but not a big deal. We'll get it done. This is an automatic car. It's I believe it's 4L60. But it's pretty neat in the sense that it has, yeah, figures. It keeps locking itself. Just kind of weird, but it has. Let me get this out of the way. So much crap in here. Yeah, see, I don't get it. The unlock button doesn't work. Oh, if it's not killing the battery, the damn hood light's on. Get the key. Not Jeff's key. But here it goes. Now it unlocked. Hopefully it stays unlocked. You son of a... There it goes. So the door, regular swing out, but then you see how it popped up a little bit right there. Pops up, and then fancy. It's got Lamborghini doors. It's kind of cool. Like, it's pretty easy to access the car. Lamborghini doors aren't my style, but that's as far open as it goes, which is really all you need. So I guess it prevents you from door dinging somebody next to you. But then it's got some gouges. I don't know. He said it was tape. The driver, see, locks itself all the time. The driver said this was tape, but I don't know how that's tape. It almost looks like something was set up there, started to fall, and set up there and scratch the hell out of it. So I'm gonna see if Izzy can touch this up, because we do have a new hood, hopefully, coming for it. That's another thing, waiting on a hood. So you have to do like a cowl kind of hood. So I did order one from RK Sport. I don't recommend ordering from them. It's the first time I ever ordered from them, and they were actually a referral from Whipple. They kind of have it on their page. But they say 3 to 4 weeks. August 28th, I ordered the hood. I messaged them last week because we're past the 3 to 4 weeks, and I knew the car was coming, and I had everything else. And they said it was going out on Thursday. Thursday came and went. Friday came and went. Monday came and went. I've not gotten an email back from them with a tracking number. I haven't even gotten an invoice from them. So I've called. I've never gotten anybody to answer. The multiple times I've called, it's always a voicemail. And yesterday was a little disturbing that at 4 o'clock Eastern time, they were closed. They're California, and they close at 4 p.m. Pacific time. So 4 p.m. here, well, it was like 4:30, 4:40, whatever it was here. That's not 4 o'clock their time. So I don't know what was going on there, but you know, I don't recommend the only other thing I got to sort with the Whipple kit. I didn't get the intercooler kit with it, and that was more or less talking to them. You know, it's not a direct bolt-in style kit for a Corvette. There are direct bolt-in style kits. Oh, that's so pretty. For Corvettes. So that's the route I have to go, which I have to look it up and again because I had it and lost track of it. But I do have to look it up. So it's basically like a heat exchanger, pump, and I believe a tank that you add in somewhere. You add in a tank, or you can. I don't want to convert a washer tank. I don't even see a washer tank on here. It's over there somewhere hiding. So it must go down. So I don't want to do that. So, and I don't know how it works. I have to look it up. But anyways, yeah. Ramble. Tons of stuff going on. All the other stuff is gone. The brackets and stuff. I got that piece left. The mobile car left. And then it's 100% focus on these two cars and Woods. So, well, it's this thing, Woods, 100% focus on. Figure out the transmission, but I can give him the truck back with my transmission. I just have to figure out these two new transmissions, how I'm going to deal with that. But, yeah, good times. Today I have a welding job for another guy. So I am supposed to be over there, and I'm not because I'm here talking to you. But that's it for this one. Stay tuned. Cool stuff coming. We are back doing really neat supercharger on the Corvette, LS swap in the Ranger. I'll most likely be building headers for it if I can't really find like a good fit style header, which I hopes are low, I'll tell you that. But yeah, anyways, appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, leave me a comment. Have a good day.